Hey everybody, hope you're doing well today, and we're really glad that you came by to join us for our video devotional that's connected with our teaching series 30 Days to Save Your Family. Today, real quickly, we're hitting the topic of decision making, and I'm going to be reading from the Old Testament today and just a little bit out of the book of Jeremiah chapter 6 and mentioning Isaiah chapter 30. So if you've got a Bible, you might want to check that out with me, but while you're turning there, I want to show you real quickly what I have. Is just a quarter, simple quarter that is symbolic of the way a lot of people make decisions. I mean, it's almost as though they're going throughout life saying, you know, what school do I go to? Who do I marry? And this is oversimplistic, but they flip the coin in the air and say, if it's heads, I'll go here. If it's tails, I'll go there. And I know that may seem ridiculous, but there are people making big decisions in life, leaving God out. Listen to what Jeremiah chapter 6 says. It tells us that there is a way that we can discover the right route for our souls. That's in Jeremiah 6:16. I want you to think about that, discovering the right route. God has a way of speaking direction into our lives. Specifically, this is what he says in Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. Your own ears will hear God. Right behind you, a voice will say, this is the way you should go. Go in it. I want you to think about that today, and I want you to start making some applications in your life. And we're going to pause this video just for a second so you can consider and maybe even dialogue about some decisions that you made that didn't turn out so good. Okay, maybe some mistakes we've made in judgment or whatever. In fact, I'd like for you to do that and be honest with each other. Go back and talk about some decisions that you made that didn't turn out so great. Okay, so pause the video. We'll come back in just a second to talk about that. Okay, I hope you had some good conversation or some good thoughts about how you have made decisions in the past, and this is where I want you to go with that. Okay, and we all need to do this. The decisions that we've made in the past that didn't go very well. Okay, and I want you to measure, you know, the steps that you went through. What road did I take to get where I am, and where I think that will lead us. Hopefully, where it will lead us is this: I've learned from my mistakes. That's a big deal about learning how to make good decisions. Know when we get it right, know when we get it wrong. And when we get it wrong, God is saying to us in His Word, guys, you got a second chance here. I want you to really learn to listen to my voice. So when it comes to decision time, learn to listen to God's voice. Right now, I want you to talk to God about that just for a little bit. So if you're with your family, you got a couple people with you, or you're by yourself, I want you to take just a minute and maybe just submit this decision-making process to God. All right? So can we do that? Can you pause it? Can we talk to God just for a minute? I'll be right back.